You might not have realized that this is actually where cork comes from. The process of harvesting the cork oak takes precision, years of practice, and a good axe. In the Alentejo region of Portugal, workers spend their summers delicately removing the outer layers of the trees by hand before sending them to be processed into something a little more recognizable. Natural cork has been used in winemaking for centuries and is still the stopper of choice for 89% of Wine Spectator's top 100 wines. On today's episode, we take a look at how cork goes from bark to bottle. It all starts here. Portugal has the largest cork oak forest by area in the world. It takes around 15 years for a cork oak tree to grow its first layer. But it's harvested in cycles of 9 years. And only from the third harvesting on, or 27 years later, the raw material called Amadea cork is ready for processing.
Comecei com 15 anos, tenho 45, há cerca de 30 anos que faço extração de cortiça. A cortiça é feita neste período, no período do verão, é feita com machados, com parelhas, como a gente cá chama, que é 2 homens, para se ajudarem um ao outro, com muito cuidado para não dar cabo das árvores. É muito difícil, porque tem que se ter ciência para dar cabo das árvores e para as árvores nunca sofrerem.
Portugal is the world leader not only in cork extraction, harvesting about 100,000 tons of it a year, but also in selling cork products.
2018 was an historical year for the cork industry. We crossed Portugal for the first time in our history 1 billion euros in exports.
Wine stoppers make up a majority of the market, representing 70% of total exports.
Knowing that 40 million cork stoppers are produced daily in Portugal, it's very likely that when you are opening a wine bottle, the cork stopper is coming from Portugal.
After a period of rest, the cork planks are ready for the first stage of the industrial process, the boiling. Raw cork is boiled for at least 1 hour to reduce its humidity, making it softer. The planks are trimmed to size and then punched to form the natural cork stoppers.
7 out of 10 bottles of wine in the world choose a cork stopper. Our exports to the world have been growing in average of 4.5% over the last 10 years, which is a growth that is bigger than the wine industry. So it shows that we are not only taking part of the growth of the wine business as well as taking a market share back to cork out from some competitors and artificial closures.
Cork is a natural product. There are another kinds of stoppers, something like plastic or metal, but it's very important to use natural stoppers because it's more ecological and it's very good for aging our wine and maintain better quality.
We don't waste anything, even the small residues, the powder we have from the rectification from small parts of our production we use to produce energy. So this is probably one of the best examples in the world of what is our goal of sustainability, an example of circular economy where all the products we extract from the tree is used not only in cork stoppers but also in other applications, from construction to automotive industry to aerospatial to sports, fashion, clothes. We know the battle against single-use plastics that is happening all over the world. It's a real opportunity for cork because we need to change really the way the world is consuming, finding products that can be recyclable, that can be reused, that can be redesigned in other applications.
Traditional cork stoppers are very popular with winemakers around the world, but more alternative methods for sealing a bottle are becoming mainstream. Master sommelier Mia van de Water is here to discuss all the options and give us an